My childhood in Mississippi is why I am the person the world sees me as. Without the experiences I got to have, who knows if the characters I have created over the years would have come to pass. But we don't have to think on that too much because they did. I'm here to create this journal so that you can understand my life and the sensational events that surrounded it. My team told me to say that. To be honest, I don't like being in the spotlight, and this journal will take me out of that comfort zone. Like any story, we will start at the beginning, and you'll have to bear with me, as I am more inclined to think towards the future than the past. I was born in Greenville, Mississippi in 1936. The date was September 24th. To the world, I am known as Jim, but my full name is James Maury Henson. I am the second son of Paul and Betty Henson. My dad, Paul Sr., was a scientist, and he worked for the U.S. Department of Agriculture. He was a research biologist trying to find a way to grow better farm crops and plants. My father was quite a man, but a wonderful and humorous storyteller. During our weekly fishing fries, we would always gather in a big circle around my dad to listen to funny story after funny story. My mom took care of our family and the house. She also played the organ, and when she played, we would all gather around and sing along. My home was a very warm one, and a lot of that had to do with my mother. I grew up in a small town called Leland, Mississippi. Leland was located close to the Mississippi River, but more specifically, Deer Creek. I spent the majority of my time there, using my imagination as there was not much to do or going on in old Leland. I used to call myself a Mississippi Tom Sawyer. When I wasn't hanging around the creek with my brother and friends fishing or playing around, I loved the bird watch. The blackbird was my favorite, for it had the most unique and nonsensical name, the grackle. It just made me laugh. I loved going to the movies. It was an every Saturday experience for us. After seeing them, my friends and I would spend the whole week reenacting them. Whenever we would do this, I would always stress that we need to try them from new angles. Look for a way no one has done this idea before. It was good. I was good at that, and people always talked about my creativity and originality. I was even a Cub Scout, which is where I got my first experience in performing. I performed during our troop skit night with my old friend Gordon Jones. Jones gave a speech while I performed all the arm and hand motions. It was a huge hit and really funny. In truth, my childhood here helped shape who I am, who I would become, and my family and friends supported me every step of the way.